This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rock. All podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Dragon Ball Lorecast, where we take a deep dive in all things Dragon Ball, such as the characters, stories, timelines, and so much more. Hosted by Brandon, Jesse, and Steven. Welcome back, Z Fighters, to another episode of the Dragon Ball Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my two good friends, Steven.
Yo.
And Jesse.
How's it going, everybody?
And we are here to bring you part 2 of Namekians. Last time we talked about their history, mainly in Universe 6, because we had like one little paragraph from mainly from Universe 7, one little paragraph of Universe 6, because their race is essentially almost non-existent at this point. Thank you, Tournament of Power. Honestly, that has to suck. I'm sorry, that sucks.
Yeah.
Unless they can use the Super Dragon Balls again to like wish their race back into existence, I don't know, or unfuse them. Who knows?
This is why another reason why we need the 6 spin-off.
It'd be great. It'd be awesome. But today we are here to talk to you about the Namekian physiology and some other aspects of the Namekian race. So getting right into it, Namekians are green-skinned humanoids with slug-like characteristics. They have short antennae above their brow, which is prolonged and pronounced while hairless. They also have long pointy ears, pronounced canine teeth, and talon-like nails on their fingers. They have patches with red outlines on their forearms, biceps, shoulders, abdomen, thighs, knees, and shins. Now, the red outlines is kind of wonky because it's not always red. They just use different colors. It's whatever they drew. They also have 3 red conjoined rings on their ankles and wrists, appearing as bands. Namekians have 5-finger hands, 4 on the original manga. While still young, Namekian skin coloring are light green with pink patches, yellow in the manga, and subsequent anime media after Dragon Ball Super. Elderly Namekians have darker green skin, while their patches become dull yellow and gain a lot of wrinkles. Guru. Also, there's some other older Namekians that have wrinkles too. However, some Namekians, such as King Piccolo, Slug, and Guru, are shown to have the height and physiology beyond a normal human. Their blood color is red, purple in the original Funimation.
Yeah, it probably had to change that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Things back the original Funimation was the 90s. So, yeah, red in general was not the best consensus. So they changed it to purple. Hey, it's better than white.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm sorry. Whoever decided to make like blood splatter white in some
terrible decision.
Animes is a very, very bad, especially depending on the context of the scene. If you just look at the scene and not the full context, it looks really bad.
Starting to look like you're on a different type of website.
Yeah, got that right.
But it makes like purple makes sense because you can't like that shows up on the green.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like in the censored versions, like for the humans, like with regular, the pink skin, they could do like the little not bruising, but like the scuff marks basically that they used instead of blood. It's not going to show up on a Namekian.
Right. So, as stated in the Trunks saga and witnessed, Namekians have developed a very strong sense of hearing. Despite Goku and future Trunks having a private conversation from 100 meters away, Piccolo was accurately able to hear every word. Also seen in Dragon Ball Z Lord Slug, Namekian ears are very sensitive to high-pitched sounds like whistling. Likewise, their antennae also appear rather sensitive, as noted by Piccolo and proven when he grabbed Lord Slug's set, reacting very irritated by it. Yeah. Piccolo has extremely sharp hearing.
Yeah.
It's like you can't keep a secret from this dude like at all.
As if Goku was going to. He was going to.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point. Goku
Yeah.
sucks at secrets anyway, and
Not great.
God, it's just so bad. They require only water for substance, as their bodies have enzymes that allow them to transform water into nutrients. They also are still capable of enjoying food and getting sustenance from it. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, it is revealed that Namekian time patrollers also enjoy other liquids besides water, such as milk, as the future warrior occasionally delivers milk to Namekians during Krillin's milk delivery training minigame. This also implies that a Namekian digestive system is also able to process milk with no difficulty.
Those lucky Namekians. I can't even
Right.
do that.
Drink just water.
Can't process milk without difficulty.
Oh, milk. Oh, yeah, the milk thing. Yeah, you can't do that. But I mean, yeah, we've seen Piccolo eat fruit, meat, all that stuff besides just drinking water. Even though, like, if you go and watch the Dragon Ball superhero movie, like Piccolo specifically, like, all I need is water, or that's all I need. I don't need food. Even though we've seen him eat food.
Yeah.
It's just probably him just being polite kind of a thing and not, it's manners.
Well, eating would take away from his scowling time.
Good point. So additionally, Lord Slug eats some of the Demon Realm tainted strand of the fruit of the Tree of Might in the story and tries to steal some of the untainted fruit of the Tree of Might also while training the future warrior alongside his ally, quote-unquote Turles. Lord Slug considers Turles a potential rival and was using the sparring session as a cover to steal some of the fruit for himself, though he fails but swears that he will one day claim it for himself. Again, this is all in Xenoverse 2. Which, by the way, Future Saga Chapter 4 is out. Final DLC is out. It's really good. It took me, I think 2 hours to beat it. But very climactic ending and very good way to end the story. And they kind of teased in verse 3 at the end, too, which is kind of nice.
Like a 14 patch.
Kind of, yeah.
Where they lead into the next story with the last thing.
Yeah, it was like a little... Funny enough, the scene they used for Xenoverse 3 and Xenoverse 2's, the ending was literally just a little snippet from the first trailer they ever shown. From that little teaser that just had the logo. And you see West City with all of its, sky rises and stuff. And, that's it. I was like, oh, that's cool. But hey, the bad guy who you thought was the bad guy was never truly evil.
Spoilers.
What people go play it. If you haven't played it, it's whatever. So the Namekian future warrior can learn the fruit of the Tree of Might skill, which allows them to still eat the fruit to power up. Additionally, at first, the Namekian future warrior wants to try some of the pudding Corona makes for Beerus in the story, but fortunately stops when the notoriously horrible cook, Corona, reveals to Whis that she made the pudding, which tastes horrible, giving Goku and Beerus' reaction after consuming it, and leaves Goku incapacitated by stomach cramps. As a result, the Namekian future warrior in Xenoverse 2 never has to suffer consuming Corona's cooking as their predecessor had. The Supreme Kai of Time sucks at cooking.
Yeah.
It is terrible. They did it in Xenoverse 1 where her, I think she made pudding, or no, I think she made cookies or something. I can't remember what she made. And it made everyone sick. And then she brings, oh, hey, here's pudding for Beerus to calm him down. And then Whis is like, oh, who made this? It's like, I did. You did what? Because Whis already knows she sucks at cooking. And it's like, oh, crap. And then you have to fight Beerus, which that's fun. Additionally, two Namekian farmers in Kantan City's Arsara district are talking about the vegetables they grow, and one of them wonders what it would be like to eat Some of the other races seem to enjoy them. His fellow farmer advised him to be careful, though, notes that he heard that a Namekian living on Earth who enjoyed eating solid food, presumably a reference to Piccolo, presumably both Piccolo and King Piccolo, as Piccolo is King Piccolo's reincarnation, thus they are technically different incarnations of the same individual. Yeah.
Get that in there just to make my brain hurt.
No, of course not.
Yes.
In Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it is suggested by Bulma that Namekians can absorb nutrients from water and solid food, which may explain why Piccolo receives some benefits from eating solid food like other characters. However, Namekians can apparently get all the nutrients they need from water alone, explaining their water-based diet. The explanation comes from the result of Gohan's attempts to help a Namekian child survivor named Nek. Nek demonstrates a stress disorder and prevents him from getting nutrients from water, showing that eating solid food can act as a supplement a Namekian or Namek's normal water-based diet if their ability to absorb nutrients from water is impaired. Which, yeah, I mean, you do this quest while you're on Namek before it, obviously blows up. Also, if you play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, do all the psych stuff because it adds a lot more lore to the world, as well as kind of also adds plot holes, fixes and fills plot holes, which is great. For an example, after the Saiyan Saga, you actually go find Launch and find out what she's been doing through all of Z, because she, ups and disappears in DBZ. She's literally just trying to search for Tien. That's the entire thing that she's doing.
Really?
Yep, because she's the blonde-haired Launch, not the blue-haired one.
Angry Launch.
The angry Launch is in love with Tien. So all she does is trying to go and find Tien. And he's always on the move training and everything. He doesn't stay in one spot. So she never knows where he's at. Yeah.
Well, he has the temple.
Also,
but that's in Super.
Also, at the point where all this happens, Tien's dead.
That would make it difficult.
I'm pretty sure this is after Vegeta and Nappa is when that quest happens. So yeah, he would be dead at that point. So that's fun.
Yeah, because he dies during Saiyan Saga.
Yeah, Nappa cut us off his arm and then proceeds to kill him. Yes.
Yeah.
While Chaozu blew himself up for no reason.
For no reason at all.
Didn't do any damage. Yeah. Well, he's only done it once.
I thought he did it multiple times.
He's never only blown himself up once, because he's only died once. Chaozu, I mean.
Oh.
Well, Tien, I think, has only died once as well.
Feels like they're always dying.
You would think, but funny enough,
too.
I think out of all the Z fighters, Goku's died the most, and I think the next person that dies the most is
Krillin,
Vegeta,
right?
and then Piccolo.
Oh,
Because Piccolo has died multiple times. He dies in Super against Frieza. Well, they're fighting before Goku and Vegeta land on Earth, arrive back on Earth. Frieza kills Piccolo because Piccolo jumped in front of him right before he killed Gohan, or was going to kill Gohan. Yeah. Yeah. Happens. Oh well. Anyway, so according to Bulma, it does happen. According to Bulma, the Frieza Force's attack on Nek's village was so traumatic that it caused abnormalities in his head and body, impairing his abilities to absorb nutrients from water, forcing Gohan to feed him Namekian fruit, which gives his body the nutrition it needs to survive, so he could absorb nutrients from solid food. Additionally, according to the Z Encyclopedia, Namekians that live on Namek do not fish, which means the Namekian whitefish and a subspecies native to Namek can be easily caught due to the Namekians' lack of fishing culture due to their water-based diet, demonstrating the fact it has on the Namek ecosystem as animals and fish native to the planet are not hunted or fished, though this leaves them vulnerable to alien fishermen and hunters. AKA you, because you can fish.
Wouldn't be an RPG without it.
Well, and have you played Kakarot?
I played like the tutorial.
Did you see how they
It was-
fish?
No.
So Bulma makes a like a attachable tail. So
Jesus.
Goku and Gohan uses they attach a tail to themselves to use to fish.
Good lord.
Obviously, it's
Don't
a
they do that
reference
in the show, too?
It's a reference
That's
to
right.
the original
Oh, okay.
Dragon Ball, because that's
Yeah.
how Goku fished in the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny because Goku doesn't have a tail anymore. Clearly, he's like, "Here's a tail," and just sticks it on his ass. So weird. Oh my god, it's so weird. I don't know how to process that. All right, so the Piccolo can eat raw food, campfire cooked meats, and fish in single dishes. Is never actually seen eating in during Chi-Chi's full course meals. He will sit there while the others in his party eat. If he is a support character, there will be a glass of water on the table, which is presumably a reference to Namekians only drinking water for nutrients. If he has the meal solo without any support characters in the party, there is no cutscene of him eating, though he receives the stat boosts. This, however, fits with Gohan's assertion during a victimized Namekian that he's never actually seen Piccolo eat. However, considering the food is gone from the table during the status boost scene, it is implied that Piccolo eats the meal off screen during periods when he or his party don't have stat buffs from food. Piccolo will simply note that he isn't his best or comment that the others in his party should eat.
Maybe when Namekians eat, it's super gross. That's why they don't want to show it.
Because he just absorbs it with his hand or something.
Yeah. Or it's like a snake and like unhinges his jaw just to eat it.
It's just so grotesque that they just don't show it. Oh god. So in Dragon Ball Fusions, it's shown that Namekians can become fat and overweight from overeating solid food. Thus, like other races, need to be careful how much they eat and must be sure to eat healthy and get plenty of exercise should they partake in consuming solid food. Piccolo likely avoided this as he actively trains and is dedicated to martial arts. As Guru and Mori in Dragon Ball Online both show signs of becoming overweight in advanced age, and realize that they gain excessive water weight apparently from a lack of exercise and or as side effects of giving birth in old age, both likely to the role in Guru's case. As water retention can result in swelling in humans in real life, so the same way is true for Namekians, as they share biological similarities with Earthlings. So they can get fat from having too much water.
Yeah. Or just eating actual food.
Or eating actual food, like humans. What are you trying to say, DBZ? What are you trying to say? That we're fat? No. We're husky. That's a difference. God. So, however, in the case of Kami and King Piccolo, they did not gain weight in old age, as they were apparently not as old as Guru, who remembered Namek the way it was before the Cataclysm, and they were still capable of moving about and fighting. Additionally, genetics may play a role in Guru and Mori's weight gain, as Mori is Guru's child. Thus, this could simply be a hereditary trait Mori inherited from Guru that simply becomes more pronounced with age. Again, much like humans, because weight gain and how we are weighed in real life is also genetic. It's not just based on what we eat. It's also genetic, which kind of sucks. So, just saying. According to an interview with Kira Toriyama, Namekians are how you say this?
I'm not going to say it.
Oh, it's that word. Oh, yeah. They possess physiques similar to those of human males. So they have both.
Yeah.
They're both
male.
genders.
Yeah, they're both.
Yes.
That's how they reproduce. Despite the fact that they can reproduce sexually, the Namekians in series are seen reproducing only asexually, using a mode of reproduction similar to pathogenics, the spitting of an egg out of their mouth. Despite this asexual reproduction system, there's still diversity in the species, as the offspring is usually not an exact copy of the parent, like King Piccolo or Grand Elder Guru. I
They were
mean,
eggs.
we've only seen them do the whole egg thing. That's it.
Yeah.
Specifically with King Piccolo, because that's how he's shown how Piccolo Jr., aka Piccolo that we know, came to be.
Yeah.
Well, we
Kind of happy that's the only way we've seen it.
Yeah. Yes. Also, I've never seen a female Namekian. I don't think there are female Namekians.
Well, they're not. They're both.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. But their bodies are just primarily male
Right.
Yeah.
and physique. Okay.
Their physiques are primarily male. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we only seen the egg thing. 'Cause that would have been really weird. Anyway,
it's still
moving
kind of
on.
weird.
It's still weird, but aliens. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Literally, because aliens and aliens are technically both.
They're like Asari,
Yes.
but
From Mass
Asari
Effect.
are mostly female.
Generally female. Yes.
Yeah.
I
It
think
took me a
always,
minute. I was
actually.
like, wait, oh, Mass Effect. That's right. Because
Yeah.
you recently played that. All right, so rather appears that the parent has some control over what type of child will be formed. It is shown that King Piccolo has the ability to determine the appearance and traits of his offspring. This is carried to the extent that they may be mutated and not closely resemble others of the species. King Piccolo was shown to spawn demonic Namekians that did not resemble a Namek at all to help him in this quest for eternal youth and complete domination. It appears Namekians are usually close to their children, and though King Piccolo treated his sons as minions, he appeared to care for his sons he gave life in his old age. In contrast, he was seamlessly unfazed by the death of his sons at the hands of Mutato? Is that how you say his name? Mutato. And his students, as well as Drum after his youth was restored. So... yeah, King Piccolo say, "Oh, I love my children," and they die. Oh, okay.
He's not a great guy.
No, God,
No.
no. King Piccolo was a dick. So, Namekians are also telepathically linked to their sons and can reach them from seamlessly anywhere, as well as sense their deaths, as seen by Guru. Though technically all Namekians are capable of this, by the time of Guru it was customary for only the Grand Elder to give birth, though before the Cataclysm, Catus gave birth to the nameless Namekian, inciting that it was customary at one time for other Namekians to have children, regardless of their position. Kami and the reformed Piccolo presumably never had any offspring, presumably out of their fear that they might become tainted by the evil of humanity, or simply because they had no desire to produce offspring. Honestly, Piccolo already has a kid, and it's Gohan.
Yeah,
Adopted
he does.
kid.
Yeah,
So he doesn't need to have a kid.
yeah, and Kami has everyone. Like he's basically Earth is his.
He's God.
Yeah,
Like he's hence the name
He's a
Kami.
Yeah.
So, all right, and then given their long lifespans, it's likely Namekians only normally breed after reaching a certain age. And in case of Guru, he was responsible for repopulating Namek after the Cataclysm, which may have led to the custom of Grand Elder giving birth. Though it's possible that none of his children were old enough to have elders or younger than Guru, as they were his oldest children. Additionally, it is highly likely Namekian culture would have some rules or customs regarding the breed to avoid overpopulation, which would be problematic for any species capable of asexual reproduction. Again, that is yes.
it's like Godzilla.
Okay, we don't talk about that 98 film at all. That film was a disaster.
But it
Of
had the
the
greatest line of
franchise.
all time.
What line?
They were talking about how he's asexual. He produces asexually, and the guy was like, "Well, where's the fun in that?"
Oh, God.
Young Steven had a blast with that line.
Yeah, I despise that film to this day. God. It was fun to watch as a kid, but then growing up and watching actual Godzilla films, yeah, that
It's so
was
much
crap.
fun,
It was terrible.
It's so much fun, though.
Jess, are you trying to talk to us, or are you talking to someone else?
Apparently I am. It's another one of those ones where if the name wasn't on it, it wouldn't be as bad as it is. It's still not a very good movie, but the
No.
name makes it worse.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God, yes. Hence why then, I think in like 2001, 2002, Toho bought the rights for that film, renamed the monster to Zilla, and then presumably killed it off in almost every single comic line they could. And then in 2004 in Final Wars, it appears trying to fight the real Godzilla in Sydney, and Godzilla one-shots it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, the alien mastermind that was behind the antagonist in that film is like, oh, I should never have trusted that lizard. Talking about Zilla. It's like, yes. So great. Sorry. All right.
Makes me want to rewatch that movie now.
No. There's better Godzilla films.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, God.
Where do I
Anyway,
stream it?
all right. So, additionally, due to Guru's advanced age, he was unable to care for his younger children, such as Dende and Cargo, who grew up in the villages with their elder siblings, who assist the grand elder in raising their younger siblings. The Guru was still connected to his children through telepathy. Telepathy. Thus could keep an eye on his children telepathically, even his own age. And in Dragon Ball Fusions, is shown that he's worried about Mulan, who is being misbehaving, and while innocently emulating the Demon King Piccolo's, to the point that he asks Tekka's team to help convince him to stop misbehaving. Kid Goku mistakenly assumes Mulan has become evil, just like King Piccolo, only discovered that the Demon King Mulan is nothing more than a rude child who insults people and plays childish pranks, though Goten manages to teach him to follow Piccolo's example instead of King Piccolo's, showing that Namekians can still be good parents even when debilitated by advanced age. Though they require assistance from others, such as their elder children, other unrelated Namekians, or even non-Namekians, have trust to deal with any children that misbehave. So much.
It's a lot.
There's so much in this. I'm shocked. And then, however, in contrast, King Piccolo's encouraged his offspring's evil nature and used them to as underlings to conquer the earth, though he is shown to care about his offspring, specifically in his old age. Mutant Namekian demon clansmen can apparently procreate, as in Dragon Ball Online. It is revealed that some of King Piccolo's offspring that survived the King Piccolo Wars were able to produce their own offspring in places such as under Pilaf's castle. Piccolo discovered their existence, could do nothing about it by himself, as his father's memories may have prevented him from killing them, and they were technically family, so Piccolo may not have had the heart to kill them by the point he discovered them. Though Mori and the Namekians that settled on Earth later helped him contain them, which led the Dragon Clan to develop the Poco Priest class, through studies of the King Piccolo's mutant descendants, allowing these mutant creatures to be used as summons. All right.
Interesting.
So they created. Oh wait, I think Dragon Ball Online had a class system like any MMORPG. I forgot about that.
So the Poco Priest was like the summoner class.
Essentially, yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I don't want the Dragon Clan. I want the Poco Priest. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Interesting. But, alright. Well, let's take a quick mid-break. Thank our listeners, and we'll be right back.
Why have you summoned me? Tell me your wish now.
Alright. Welcome to the Miller Show. We're talking about everything podcast and nothing under the lore of Dragon Ball. Here, we want to thank all of our amazing listeners. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. And if you want to help support the show, you can go to Apple and Spotify, leave 5-star review on Apple with some words, or a nice Spotify comment and read out the next time on the show, which we don't have any this week. But hey, if you have any favorite Dragon Ball moments or any moments in this podcast that you like, let us know on Spotify or Apple. We'll shout it out. As long as it's nice. Has to be nice. Be nice to us. Yeah. And then you can also find us in a few different Discord servers. The Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as the Ben and Friends podcast in Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that we would host, which are the Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Gundam Lorecast, the Wizard World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. Oh. And news-wise, obviously we have Dragon Ball Beerus coming out later this year, but there has been new gameplay that they've been putting out for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. You can go watch on YouTube. The Xenoverse team did a live stream gameplay showcasing stuff in the game, talking about it. I watched a little bit of it. The hub is freaking massive. Holy crap, is it big. If you think Kanton City is huge in Xenoverse 2, this is probably about 2 to 3 times bigger. It is massive. And then they also showed a bit of combat. Combat's a bit different from Xenoverse. It's a lot different from Xenoverse 3, mainly with how the skills are being used, supers and ultimates. All your skills are on cooldowns now, so you can't just constantly spam them. The stamina bar is completely gone. You don't have a stamina bar. It's all based in their key bar, which you have on the side of your HUD. And then transformations might be time limited at this point. It's still up in the air. They show the Saiyan character going Super Saiyan and then going Super Saiyan 3. Now, going Super Saiyan 3, the animation style looks awesome because you see the hair physically grow, which is really cool. But it is time. Super Saiyan 3 being time makes sense, in my opinion. I don't know for sure if Super Saiyan 1 and 2 are timed or not. I do know the soul switch thing is a timer thing. That is timed. Well, that is all, so your awakenings and your soul switch is in the same slot, so you choose one or the other for part of your, loadout kind of a thing. So, we'll see. We'll see more of the game later on. They're doing a whole gameplay, Xenoverse 3 gameplay tour that's going around across the U.S. and a bunch of random places, mainly at events that you have to buy tickets for well in advance before it was even announced, especially to us here in Ohio. Sorry, I'm not going to an EDM concert that's $600 for the weekend to play a demo. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I would go to that, not for that price.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. It's also during Ren Fair season for me, so I wouldn't go anyway because I have other things to do.
I'm an old man. I cannot go to an EDM concert, even to play a demo.
I should not, but I would.
Yeah, that's true.
I like music festivals. They're fun.
Yeah,
fair.
Music festivals.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Do you guys have anything for the mid-break? Because I have nothing else.
Nope.
I do have exciting news. It's a follow-up on our earlier discussion. Godzilla 98 is coming to Tubi on August 1st. Otherwise, you have to buy it right now.
Oh my God!
Oh,
of
no,
course.
no.
I will never. No, I won't. No.
I'm not paying the $4
I already
for
own
it somewhere.
I already own it on DVD. I don't need it. I don't need it again. I've seen it a few times, and I saw it in theaters, and then I saw it multiple times in my house on DVD. I don't need to watch it again.
Sounds like somebody enjoyed it.
As a kid who didn't know anything better with Godzilla, and then I rented all the old Godzilla films from Blockbuster. Yeah, that's a name you might not have heard of in a while, people. Yeah, I rented every single Godzilla film from my local Blockbuster and watched all the old films, and liked those way more than the one that came out in '98.
Yeah. There's also a good chance that somewhere in this house there's a copy of that on VHS.
Jesus.
Oh, that's exciting.
All right. Well, let's move on back to Namekians. Godzilla kind of like one though. I'm not gonna lie.
That is.
All right, more with their physiology and appearances and all that fun stuff. So it is implied in at least 2 video games that occasionally Namekians can be born pure evil, such as the Black Namekian versus Narak in Dragon Ball Online, who was born from the evil egg created by the evil in the hearts of all the Namekians that settled next to King Piccolo's old throne after the destruction of New Namek by Mira. Yes, that same Mira that we fight in Xenoverse 1 and 2. And after his birth, he eventually became the founder of New Narak Demon Clan. Eventually, a civil war breaks out between the good Namekians of Earth and the new evil Dark Namekians, who seek to conquer Earth like King Piccolo and his Demon Clan in the past. Additionally, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Corona states that the Lord Slug is a super Namekian, born with a heart full of malice, and that Lord Slug himself states that he is pure evil since birth. He has never had a thought of in his life, considers himself to be an evil incarnate, embraces the darkness, and calls himself the nefarious super Namekian. Yeah, Lord Slug's kind of a jerk. Well, not kind of. He is a jerk. He does not care for anyone. I do recommend go watch that movie though. That's a really good movie. Especially like Goku goes pseudo Super Saiyan. He goes kind of Super Saiyan ish in a fit of rage, essentially. So I forget, how did he transform? Was it did Slug do something to Gohan and like that's how Goku went into like a fit of rage? Or was it just his friends as a whole?
I don't remember.
It's been a while since I
It's
watched that.
been so long.
Oh God, you haven't watched it in a hot minute. Tsunami has aired that in 20 years. King Piccolo also demonstrated the unique ability to reincarnate himself in the egg that hatched from his final offspring Piccolo after being falsely injured by Goku, a process which transferred his abilities, including his life link with Kami, and memories through Piccolo. Though Piccolo did not inherit King Piccolo's pure evil heart, as he was able to act on a pure altruism. Is that how you say that? Oh. Even before he reformed, as shown when he saves a mother and her child by blasting fallen debris during a storm before the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament in the Piccolo Jr. saga, back when he was technically a villain. So he was already showing good intentions before he reformed fully, which is great. Piccolo is also a phenomenal character in the series as a whole. Yeah. So, especially Z and on, where everybody's treats him as a villain at the get-go, then starts to like slowly warm up to him to where, and then even Piccolo himself is like, I don't even know why I hang out with you guys, but I do. Which is hilarious. He just kind of accepts it and is like, all right, cool, whatever. So, however, it is implied that Piccolo himself is unable to utilize it as he chose to train Gohan, and which Kami believed was to leave behind some of the kind of legacy, as both Piccolo and Kami had a premonition that they would die in age 762 when the two Saiyans invaded, though neither knew the manner of their death, as Kami believed it would be possible that he might die of old age, which would kill Piccolo regardless whether he reincarnated or not, due to the life link. Ironically, him training Gohan and befriending him led Piccolo to sacrifice himself, which Piccolo may have been aware of or may have wanted to save it in case he was fatally injured, though his heroic self-sacrifice prevented him from doing so. If that was the case, a future Piccolo must have been unable to reincarnate himself to save Kami due to the manner in which he was killed, and he was unconscious when he was killed by Kid Buu. In GT, he chose to die to ensure the Black Star Dragon Balls were depowered permanently. Oh yeah, I forgot he actually dies in GT. I completely forgot about that. Like, he's dead. Like, he doesn't come back at all.
Yeah.
That's majority of the character. That's majority of the cast, though.
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
most
Yeah,
of the
most
cast,
are
like,
devastated.
most of the cast is dead.
Yeah.
So, Piccolo may also have realized the danger of reincarnation, as his father had intended his reincarnation to carry out his revenge and conquer Earth, but instead reformed and became friends with his former enemies and mentor Goku's son Gohan. Thus, Piccolo may have feared that his reincarnation might turn out far differently from himself, and he knows that it would take a couple of years to reach full maturity. Thus, reincarnation himself is risky tactic, even if it allows a Namekian to survive death. It is unclear if this ability is related to King Piccolo's demon clansman status or other Namekians has ever been shown using it. Not even Piccolo, who lost his demon clan status by the time he killed Raditz, and Goku, as both went to the afterlife as souls killed by Namekian demon clansmen remained in limbo. Yeah, so like when he reincarnated, Piccolo, the Piccolo we know, eventually loses his status as a demon clansman because of the way he changed his life. To where then it's like, wait, did he lose all his abilities like when he was King Piccolo? Which essentially yes, and I mean and then eventually like when we see in Dragon Ball Super Superheroes, he has abilities that King Piccolo did not have. Like, thanks to Shenron, he was able to get a much powerful buff to where he has his standard abilities. He goes to a full power mode to where he gets lighter green and yellow tint.
Yeah.
And then he can go turn orange to where he just becomes a tank.
Just enormous. Can't really do much. He's just big.
He's just big, but he hits hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Namekians appear to have very long lifespans. The ordinary Namekians live for around 200 years, while those born with special abilities can live well past that limit. The oldest Namekian, Neva, has existed since even Shin was young. Namekians can withstand more cold than humans, being affected. As proven, it was revealed that the nameless Namekian spent several years in the cold Yunzabat Heights as a child, and when Piccolo stated humans are so delicate after Krillin said he was freezing during the Android saga. Also, Piccolo's an alien. He's a little bit different. Also, Krillin's a Krillin. I don't know what to tell you.
Krillin is a Krillian who likes to whine.
Yeah. Oh God, he whines so much, but he does succeed of getting the best wife. Let's be honest here. 18's pretty great.
Yeah, 18's pretty great.
What, you're going to say Bulma?
No, I was not going to say Bulma. I want to be yelled at like that all day long.
Okay, let's be honest. The best wife in Dragon Ball is probably Videl. Because
I was going to say.
she's just rich because her dad, and she
True.
fights and actually cares.
Yeah, Gohan got him a sugar mama.
He did. Oh, absolutely.
Good for him.
He did. And they're the same age too, which is even more hilarious. All right, so Namekians also appear to be quite capable as warriors, as evidenced by Vegeta and Nappa concluding that it was not surprising that it would be a Namekian that would be capable of killing Raditz, as well as Vegeta specifically saying that one trait among Namekians are their unusually high power levels. In addition, Namekians have an innate ability that only sense the overall magnitude of someone's power, but also the innate alignment within a person's heart. This is especially apparent when Suno declines Vegeta's request to get a Dragon Ball because he senses the evil within Vegeta's heart, as well as Dende initially refusing to heal Vegeta because of the evil in Vegeta's heart. Yeah, because Vegeta was a dick when we first meet him. He was not a nice person.
Big time.
Well,
Still had this moment.
let's be honest. He wasn't a good person until he sacrificed himself against Boo. That's when I think his alignment really changed.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like he went from evil, went into the neutral aspect through like the android and Cell and like the start of the Boo saga.
Oh, even
Goes
in
back.
Namek.
Well, yeah, he's still evil, I would say. He
After he
starts
got
to
his
get
ass kicked enough times. He
fair
was
point.
like, all right,
He
I
maybe
mean,
I should
after he
team
got
up
his
with
ass
people.
kicked like twice, then you catch the
I was
time
like, maybe I
where
should team up with people.
he's got a Dragon Ball under his arm,
Right.
right.
And
giving him the middle
then
finger while he floats there.
he goes back to evil because of Bobbity. Or yeah, Bobbity.
Yeah,
And then
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
yeah, that's right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, which one's Biddity is the first one. Okay. Bobbity. And then sacrificed himself where then his, alignment went to good after self-sacrifice himself. Because then we see him in the afterlife to where, he gets revived and he's not evil because he was wished back like everyone else. Look at that. All right. Anyway, moving on. So Namekians are physiology or philosophical warriors, being broadly divided into classes: warriors and dragon clan. Before Frieza attacked Namek, the Namekians were composed of 86% dragon clan Namekian and 14% warrior type Namekian. There are 6 elders, each in a village. Elder Mori has 7 dragon clan Namekians, himself 2 elders, 2 unseen members, Dende and Cargo, and 3 warrior type Namekians within his village. Elder Suno has 16 Dragon Clan members and 3 warriors in his village. 4 unnamed elders have a total of 65 Dragon Clan and 8 warrior type Namekians amongst them. Grand Elder Gru has only 1 Namekian with him, his bodyguard and warrior type Nail.
Nail is so cool.
There may or may not be arguing in my house, so yay. And then Piccolo is considered to be a half warrior type, half Dragon Clan Namek hybrid because of his fusion with Nail, a warrior, and Kami, a Dragon Clan member, giving him vast abilities. With a mix of warrior type and Dragon Clan, he is excellent combatant with many Dragon Clan type mystical abilities. He also has the most powerful Namekian by the end of the series, which places him in an entirely different cast of Namekian, Super Namekians.
Super Namekian still gets dragged by everybody, pretty much.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's always my favorite tradition in a new arc is Piccolo powering up and then proceeding to
getting washed by whoever it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that Goku or Vegeta or Gohan can come save everyone.
Right.
Right. I mean, what do we have? We have the Frieza saga where he fuses with a Nail, to where he starts beating the crap out of Frieza, and then Frieza transforms into another form and then wallops him and almost kills him. Actually does kill him. Does he die again? No, he doesn't die again. He's on the verge of death. He was on the verge of death. He didn't die fully. That's what it was. And then we get to the Android saga / Cell saga, where he fuses with Kami and then proceeds to beat the crap out of Cell. Then Cell gets the second form and then starts walloping him.
Yeah.
Boo Saga doesn't really do anything. He just trains to where he knows he can't beat Boo, period.
I think he gets turned into a statue, doesn't he? Him and Krillin?
Krillin does. Piccolo does not. Piccolo, I think, gets turned into candy. No. Piccolo gets absorbed by Boo, by Super Boo.
Oh.
Because Gohan or Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks are facing Super Boo right when Gohan comes in his ultimate form to wallop Boo, but then of course the power goes to Gohan's head and fails.
Can't finish anybody off.
Nope. And then gets absorbed, and then Goten gets absorbed, and then Piccolo gets absorbed. So, and then they all die eventually because the Earth explodes.
Right.
and then they revive everyone for the Namekian Dragon Balls as Goku and Vegeta are on the world of the Kais trying to fight Kid Buu.
So I guess I've never really thought about it. Like, I guess that fight was a wash. Like, they didn't win.
Oh, you're talking about Piccolo?
No. The Buu fight. The Earth explodes. The whole point is to win so that that way the Earth does not explode. Or everybody doesn't die.
Well, yeah, but then Kid Buu gets destroyed. They wish back the Earth first and all its people, use the Spirit Bomb to kill Kid Buu.
Right.
Yeah. So
I call that a wash.
Okay,
that's not,
whatever.
That's not W.
It's not a win. That's fair. All right, whatever. All right, and then last but not least, in Dragon Ball Fusions, another Namekian cast known as a worker type is mentioned in the profile of Torambon, who is described as a silent worker type Namekian. The little about this cast is revealed. Presumably, its members specialize in labor-intensive tasks such as farming and construction. And that is all that we have on our part 2 of Namekians. So, woo! We did it. Now we have one more part for Namekians specifically. It's mainly it's mainly all the clans that they have and all their abilities, because Namekians, depending on the Namekian, has a lot of abilities. Piccolo has a good portion of those. He has so many abilities. Yeah. He has the ability.
Enough people.
Well, like him being one with Kami also helps. Like, so, which is funny though. Piccolo was able to heal and transform clothes and materialize stuff even before he was fused with Kami.
Yeah.
Like Piccolo was just different in general. Right. So, but yeah, it's cool stuff. Go play Xenoverse 2. You can be a Namekian yourself and become a giant like Piccolo. Or you can just use any of the other transformations that they have.
Be a Saiyan.
Yeah.
So you can be a Saiyan and you just have all of them, like me. I have all of them. By the way, Chapter 4 of the Future Saga gives us a new transformation, and it's kind of busted. Just saying.
One that's not in the show already?
It's not in the show. It's specifically for the game. So it's a whole new transformation just from this game. So this is a whole new transformation that there's never been. It's specifically it's specifically with the story of Xenoverse 2's like future stuff, to where like Fu he has these crystals and can essentially turn anybody with these crystals evil and become super powerful with them. Well, Goku, spoilers, by the way, for anybody, if you want to skip this part to the end of the episode, quells this power and turns it for good, and then he literally gives this power to you and Fu, fighting an evil version of all of Fu's hate and all the evil in the entire multiverse that you're fighting. And that's that new transformation that you get, is essentially like the power within, or the power of the future, or something. I can't remember what the name is. But it's pretty
power
awesome.
Of friendship.
Essentially. Yeah, it's essentially what it is. You're not wrong. And then at the very end,
all along.
And at the very end of the game, Fu becomes good. Which, fun fact, he was never truly evil. So
Ben missed that.
I heard it.
Even I knew it. He said.
Yeah, I heard it. Anyway, it's a different show. First off, there is a One Piece lorecast on the network, so go follow them. Go listen to them.
Well, good news for them. We solved what
we solved the One Piece.
Okay, now, admittedly, the creator did say that's not what it's gonna be, but
it's pretty close.
What it's gonna be? It hasn't been figured out yet?
No.
Well,
dude,
I think it has, but that's not what it will be. What we will see.
I think Oda said there's like at least 3 more years of him writing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
like 1,000 episodes already.
He has plenty.
Oh, there's over 1,100 now.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I'm like 500 in.
There's a lot.
Oh my god!
It's
Like-
a life commitment.
Like,
So
One
don't
Piece-
start watching it, is what you're saying, right now.
no,
No,
just stick
start.
with Dragon Ball. Just stick with Dragon Ball, Steven.
I've
Finish
already
Dragon
watched
Ball
all
first.
that.
Okay, then start One Piece.
Just
I don't
stick
know
to
about
Dragon
that.
Ball. That's all you need. All right. Do you guys have anything else for the end of this episode
No.
besides Godzilla being a
Ready to go watch
Namekian?
Godzilla.
Godzilla's a Namekian, everyone.
Yeah, he's a Godzilla. He's
Specifically, Zilla is a
S-
Namekian.
specifically, Zilla's a Namekian. Yes,
he's an Asari Namekian. Yeah.
because Zilla dies a lot too.
Yes.
Yeah, but he just keeps spitting out eggs. You'll never even find all his eggs.
They were all in. What are you talking about? They were all in the freaking
Unless you
Manhattan
go
Garden.
to MSG. No, but one gets away. That's like what happens
Yeah,
at
and-
the end.
Yeah, and that one that gets out of the way becomes the Godzilla animated TV show.
Yeah. And then they
Which, by the
probably
way,
retconned it.
no, they didn't. It was an actual sequel to the film.
Yeah,
The
it was-
animated show was the son that
something.
was left, and
Nice.
the show was better than the movie.
Yeah.
It's so
Not
much
that
better
that
than
says
the
a whole
movie.
lot.
It doesn't. But all right, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Dragon Ball Lorecast, and till the next time on the Dragon Ball Lorecast. Thank you for listening to the Dragon Ball Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcast and Discord, where you can tell us how you got into the Dragon Ball series. You can even find us on Twitter at DBLorecast and email us at DragonBallLorecast@outlook.com. See you next time on the Dragon Ball Lorecast.